Hello. Alright, this is a pretty specific set of advanced selecting operations, so it may or may not help you, but I just spent an incredible amount of wasted time, and then I figured something out, and part of my New Year's resolution is to whenever I'm faced with an operation that's very daunting and it's very repetitive, I've told myself that I'm going to stop and then research and see if there's a faster way to do some things. And there usually is. So, let me explain this. So, this right here is part of a spaceship that I'm modeling. And now I'm going in and I'm doing the UVs for it. And there's a couple of problems with the model because of the way that I did the paneling. And so I'm going to let's see, go to wireframe here. Maybe you can see these problems. Let's see, where's a good spot? Okay, so all throughout my model, if I zoom in here, there are edges strewn throughout the model that are not connected to any faces, and so they all need to be deleted. Alright, can you see all those? Maybe I'll just go back into solid mode so you can see here. They're just kind of like by themselves. And there is a way for me to just go through and automate the process of selecting all those. So what I can do is just either hit the space bar and then type in loose geometry, and I could delete it, but I like to actually see what I'm doing before I delete it. So I'm just going to say select loose geometry, and there you go. It's all selected, and then I can just hit X, and then I can just delete the edges. Alright, that's a really quick way to clean that kind of stuff up if you're running into the same issues with your panels. Then the other thing is, as far as, let me go back to wireframe mode here and select all this. Alright, so my UVs right here are kind of a mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just say U, unwrap. Okay, so I've got all my UVs now, and the problem is that I want these panels with the textures, I want them to be square, and right now the way that they're all flattened, they're all kind of rounded. And so, I mean, I could go in here, let's see, turn on the link to there, and then what I could do is I could go in and I could select all these edges, right? Let's do it on 2 of them. And I come over here, and now they're selected in the model. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then I can just say Control E, and I could say Mark Seam, and then I could select the entire model, and I could say Unwrap, and then it's actually relocated them, but somewhere in this mess of UVs, I've now got some flattened. I thought I could find them. Anyway, total waste of time, because here's what you can do to quickly do that. I can just select an edge here in my model. Go back to solid view so you can kind of see it. And then if I hit Shift G, I can select by similar length, which I know that all these happen to be around the same length. And there it selects all of them. And then I can just say Control E, and I can say Mark Seam, and then I can select all, and I can unwrap it again. And then if I go and examine my UVs, you can see how nice they are now. You know, and there are going to be errors that need to be, you know, cleaned up. There's going to be overlapping. Let's turn off the link here. There's going to be, oops, come on, vertex. Okay, maybe things that are overlapping and stuff that need to be fixed. You know, maybe some little problems here and there, but for the most part, they're all very much exactly how I want them. So those are just 2 ideas for advanced selection if you're faced with the same problems that I had. And also, let me see if I can find it. Here's the this is the URL to the Blender wiki that shows you all the different ways that you can select edges and vertices and faces. So if you get stuck, before you spend a lot of time doing the same thing over and over, look and see if there's a faster way to do it. Anyway, alright, hopefully that helped, and thanks for watching.